All right, in this part of the lesson, we're going to continue using that equation format to set up and now find for the percent. So what we're going to have to remember here is as we solve these, we're going to be given the decimal form. So our before, when we were given the percent, we would change it to its decimal form and work from there. Now they're going to give us everything but the percent. So we're going to have to, once we get our answer, convert it into its percent form. Okay, so we're still going to do our setup where we have our part, so our is equal to our percent times our of or our whole. So remember, this is part, this is whole. But these are the key words. Sorry, my writing's really horrible there. These are the key words that we're going to be using to identify how to piece everything in there. Okay, so we have our 9.5 is what percent of 25? So is, yes, do we have that? Yes, we do. Is, which is, equals our percent times our of or our whole. So if I look, I have 9.5 with the is, so I'm going to put that here where is in my equation, equals my percent. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it as a percent sign. Just that's my unknown. Times my of is 25. Okay, so now we're working to get this percent sign all by itself. And the reason I'm leaving it as a percent sign, it's my visual cue to remember to change it back into its percent form in the end. Yes, you could put a letter in there, and that's how you would normally see it. Just as I'm getting comfortable with this, I'm going to leave it as a percent sign. Okay, so I want to get that percent sign by itself. So right now it's times 25. I'm going to divide by 25. So divide by 25. So I'm going to pull my calculator out here. And I'm going to punch in 9.5 divided by 25. And when I do that, I get 0.38. So I have my percent was equal to 0.38. So remember, we have to change it to percent. Or sorry, I wrote 35. Percent, two places, becomes 38%. Final answer. So we have to remember to change it to our final answer of our percent form. All right, let's go ahead and try another one of these. Okay, so here's my is, here's my of, and you'll notice that they really do set these up left to right. They are always setting them up left to right. So I have 15. But sometimes they don't, so that's why I'm choosing to make you understand that where is that part, that's going to be the front part. So 15 is, so equals what percent? That's what I don't know, so I'll put the letter P. I could use the letter P to help me remember percent. Of, so times and 40. Okay, so I want to work to get the letter P by itself. So I'm going to divide by 40. Divide by 40. So I'm going to take 15 divided by 40 on my calculator. 15 divided by 40. When I do that, I get 0.375. So remember, we're changing this into its percent form. So two places towards where I would put a percent sign would be 37.5%. Okay. And as we're starting out, they do really set these up left to right, but they're not always set up that way. So that's why I'm stressing so much the words is and of. So I have is my, there's my is, there's my of, and here's my what percent. So 3 equals the percent I don't know times my whole or my of is 600. Okay, I want to get the letter P by itself on one side of the equal sign, so I'm going to have to divide by 600. Divide by 600. Okay. So 3 divided by 600 gives me 0.005. Remember to move two places towards where we would put a percent sign. So 0.005, two places, 1, 2, gives me 0.5 or 0.5% for a final answer. Okay, so I'm going to give you one. I want you to try it out, remembering to set it up in the format. is equals the percent times the whole, or the of. All right, go ahead and try this one out. If you need to reference back, here's your reference right up here. Okay, go ahead, pause your video and work your way through this one using the equation format. Okay, so you should have ended up with 25 equals P times 60. We want to get the P by itself. So we're going to divide by 60, divide by 60. So we've got 25 divided by 60. 25 divided by 60 gives me 0.41666666. So if we go two places, it is 41.6%. And that's a repeating 6. Okay, so key thing here is we have to remember that it's going to be our part is equal to our percent times our whole. So we've got our is in the front, our equals, our percent, and then times our of. Good luck with this.